Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Horowitz Chaim's NIDCHEI YISRAEL, and he's talking about why we should maintain and hold on to our Yiddishkeit even when it's difficult, even when we are far away from the center of our Torah and our mitzvahs. There is no reason for a Jew to ever despair and to give up, because HaKadosh Baruch has never given up on us. Even though we might find ourselves under the hands of our enemies, Hu rak Elokeinu ve'elo Elokei ha'umos, HaKadosh Baruch Hu remains only our God, and He's not the God of the nations. The God of the idol worshippers and the stars and the like. Like it says, even when you'll be in the land of your enemies, I will not grow so disgusted or tired of them that I will get rid of them, to nullify my covenant with them. I am Hashem, their God, which means that HaKadosh Baruch Hu remains our God no matter what. And is brought down, this verse is talking about the 4 different kingdoms and the exiles that will befall the Jewish people. And even after all of those 4 exiles, at the end of days, when there'll be the final battles, and the nation of Goyg is going to subjugate us even worse. But in all of those, the only name that will be upon us is Hashem. Hashem is our God. Hashem is watching over us. Therefore, a Jew needs to know the Jew that's wandering from one nation to the other, even if he's at the ends of the earth. Don't fall from your level of a Jew at all, not in any mitzvah, not in any area of avodas Hashem. Hashem, the God of the entire universe, remains your God. No matter where you are, no matter what is going on, Hashem remains your God. Even if he finds himself in a place where he's forced by the very nature of the situation to transgress some of the laws of the Torah, because it's sakana nefashos, it's dangerous for his life. He has to save his life, as the Horowitz will explain later on, where there is permissibility for the sake of life-saving measures to transgress, so to speak, or to not fulfill certain mitzvahs. Even so, you have to know Shadayin Ish Yisrael, even though you had no choice, for the sake of saving your life or life-saving measures, you had to transgress certain mitzvahs. Still, you are a Jew the way that you were from before. And you have an obligation to guard and keep the rest of the mitzvahs, Yisrael, like any other Jew. Even though you might have had no choice, and we'll speak about that, what that means, you have no choice. And even though you might have stumbled and fallen, nevertheless, you're still a Jew, says HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And since that you're still a Jew, you have an obligation to keep the mitzvahs like everybody else. But if a person succumbs and he violates the many more mitzvahs that there are, Rasha Gomar Yikare, he's called a Rasha Gomar, an absolute Rasha. Keshar Ish Yisrael, like any other Jew, that if they would abandon Torah mitzvahs completely, and they would engage themselves in averas and sins and abandon the mitzvahs, they will be called a Rasha. So too, anybody who transgresses and violates the will of Hashem willingly, constantly, they become a Russia. And this person, even though that he ended up in America, or in Africa, or in England, wherever he might be, and he feels he has no choice, he has to transgress certain things to stay alive. But if he takes license from there and then transgresses everything or many, many more things, he made himself into a Russia based on violating the Torah willfully, Rahmana l'Islam. So never forget, you're still a Jew no matter what. All the best.